Hello everyone, it's now official. Joe Biden is the 46th US president. So in celebration of Joe Biden's inauguration, I'm going to be making his favorite meal, which is pasta with red sauce and ice cream, according to former President Barack Obama.
Ice cream is big. Pasta with red sauce, he can go deep on that.
Specifically, I'm going to be making angel hair pomodoro along with a side green salad and along with a caprese salad with ice cream for dessert. Believe it or not, it is in President Biden's contract that he has to be served angel hair pomodoro before any of his paid speeches. President Biden is also a man of simple taste, and honestly, he really doesn't need to eat anything that fancy. He really enjoys peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And ice cream is also his favorite food, and we'll come to that a little bit later. Anyways, let's head over to the kitchen now to make our angel hair pomodoro. The first thing I'm going to do to make our angel hair pomodoro is to make the pomodoro sauce. The first step of the sauce was just to mince up some garlic. The next step I'm going to be doing is totally optional, but I love it. I'm just going to slice up some garlic. The next step is going to be to cut all of our tomatoes in half. Now we're heading over to the stove, and I'm going to pour in around a third cup of olive oil into our large pan, and this is going to be to make our sauce. And into our olive oil, we're going to add in our minced garlic, and we're just going to cook this on low heat until our garlic becomes fragrant. Now that our garlic is bubbling and it's nice and fragrant, we're going to carefully add in our tomatoes. And now we're just going to cook these until the tomatoes start to break up. Now that some of the juice is starting to come out of our tomatoes, I'm going to toss in our sliced garlic. And we're going to give it a good mix. Our sauce is nearly done, so we're going to sprinkle in our salt right now, along with our pepper. And we're going to combine that thoroughly. Now that our sauce is done, I'm just going to add a little bit more salt for a little bit more flavor. Now our sauce is done, and it's absolutely perfect, and now we're going to fry some chicken. To fry our chicken, I'm going to place our chicken breast in our pan that is full of olive oil, and I made sure to salt and pepper the first side. And now we're just going to fry it until it gets nice and brown the first side, and then we're going to flip it. Now that all of our chicken is fried, we're going to get started on a caprese salad. We're going to start by cutting our tomato into 1/4-inch slices. Now we're going to cut 1/4-inch slices of our mozzarella cheese. This is fresh mozzarella. Now we're going to assemble a caprese salad. We're going to lay down a tomato. And then we're going to get a slice of basil as well. And we're going to get a slice of cheese. And then we're just going to repeat that process in a ring around our dish. Now we're just going to give our caprese salad a nice drizzle of olive oil. Now we're going to sprinkle it with a little bit of salt. And I'm going to crack some fresh black pepper on it. Now I'm going to prepare our green salad. We're just going to slice up some carrots to put on top. Along with our carrot, I'm going to top our green salad with some slices of cucumber. And finally, we're going to top our salad with some sliced tomatoes. And now we're just going to cut up our lettuce. We're just going to cut it lengthwise, and then we're going to cut it into little pieces. Now I'm going to assemble our salad. I'm just going to place some of our lettuce into our bowl, along with a few tomatoes, some carrots, and a little bit of cucumber on top. And I'm going to top it off with a little bit of Italian vinaigrette. Now we're going to start to assemble our pasta. We're going to start by chiffonading our basil, which is easy. We're just going to want to roll it up into a tight cylinder. And then once we do that, we're going to slice it into strips by just bringing our knife across the basil, just like so. And there you go, you have a nice strip of basil. Now we're going to assemble our pasta. I have my angel hair right here, and I'm going to get a little scoop of our pomodoro sauce, I'm gonna spoon it on top right here, just like so. And I'm gonna top it with our chicken. Now that we placed our chicken on top, I'm gonna just top it off with a little bit of our basil. Alright, it's finally time to start our dinner. I'm gonna start by trying off our green salad. And you know, that's a wonderfully delicious green salad. I just love the crunch in all the veggies, and it's a really nice way to start off the meal. President Biden isn't the biggest fan of vegetables, but he will eat a green salad. Now let's go ahead and try our caprese salad. And that's a wonderful caprese salad. I love the juicy tomatoes. They're not the sweetest, but they're still very delicious. And I love the burst of flavor from the basil and the soft, delicate cheese. That's a great caprese salad. Now I'm gonna move on to our angel hair pomodoro. I'm gonna start by just trying a piece of chicken with a little bit of our sauce. Wow, that is delicious. I love the addition of the protein from the chicken, and it really goes well with that sauce. The sauce is perfect. It has a wonderful tang, and you really taste that rich tomatoey flavor because I made it with fresh tomatoes, and you also have a ton of garlic in there, so I made sure to add plenty of garlic, and that really complements the sauce. And let's try a little bit of our angel hair as well. And the angel hair is cooked perfectly, and it really pairs well with that sauce. They just go perfectly together. For dessert, we're having ice cream, which is Joe Biden's favorite dessert. President Biden really likes ice cream. He said in the past that he can eat as much as 3 people, and here's some pictures to prove my point. I heard recently that President Biden's granddaughter will often catch him eating ice cream next to the freezer because he doesn't want to get caught eating ice cream by the First Lady. This past year, before all of Biden's debates, he would always have some ice cream before it, and he even wrote a tweet about it. And bad news for me is that his favorite flavor from Jenny's is salted peanut butter, so I guess I'm gonna have to try it. And the reason I'm so scared of trying the peanut butter ice cream, which is his favorite, is because I can't stand peanut butter. I can't stand it at all. Alright, it's time to try President Biden's favorite ice cream, which is salted peanut butter ice cream with dark chocolate flecks. Here it goes. This is for President Biden. And gosh, that was pretty much what I was expecting. At the beginning, it had a really wonderfully nice, pleasant, sweet, creamy taste, but then at the end, you're hit by a freight train of rich peanut butter flavor, which most people love, but for me, peanuts just have an off-tasting flavor for me. I don't know what it is, my tongue is probably broken, but they really don't taste good to me. And I do have one other criticism that I think most people could agree on. It could really use more chocolate to balance out the peanut butter because I could barely taste the chocolate, but yeah, just not really for me. Next, I'm going to be trying brown butter almond brittle ice cream, which is a buttercream ice cream with brown butter almond brittle candy bits. Wow, this ice cream is so delicious. I love the rich, creamy flavor of the ice cream. You definitely get that buttercream flavor, and I love the addition of the almond extract that they add into ice cream. I really can taste that, and you have a wonderfully nutty crunch from all the pieces of almond brittle. This is definitely for me. Next, I'm going to be trying the darkest chocolate ice cream, which is dark chocolate ice cream, and has a wonderfully dry finish. Wow, this will satisfy any chocolate ice cream lover's dream. It is wonderfully rich, and you really taste that they use high quality chocolate. This is a must try for any chocolate lover. Now for Jenny's Gooey Butter Cake Ice Cream. It is cream cheese ice cream filled with vanilla cake bits and swirled with a little bit of butterscotch sauce. And this is a wonderful ice cream. I love the creamy richness of the ice cream itself. However, I do think it could use a little bit more flavor from the cream cheese because that's a bit lacking. But I love the cake part because, I mean, who doesn't love cake? And that butterscotch swirl, oh gosh, it's just so amazing. Now let's try our pistachio and honey ice cream. It is filled with roasted pistachios and honey. I'm really looking forward to this bite because I love pistachio ice cream. It is one of my favorites. Wow, I absolutely adore this pistachio and honey ice cream. What I love is that it tastes 100% natural. You can really taste the roasted pistachios. And the honey and ice cream is some of the best honey I've had in a really long time. It has a really intense flowery flavor and also tastes a little bit grassy, and that really goes well with those roasted pistachios. It works perfectly. Now let's try our sweet cream biscuits and peach jam ice cream. This is a really special flavor because it is buttermilk ice cream made with peach jam, and the peach jam is made with fresh Georgia peaches. So I'm excited. Like, come on, peaches from Georgia, that's like the perfect combo. Plus the buttermilk ice cream, we're just gonna have to see how good this is. Wow, this again is an amazing ice cream. I love the biscuits. They have a wonderfully mild flavor. It really allows for the peaches. You can definitely taste that they're fresh Georgia peaches. They're extremely sweet and they're wonderfully fruity, which just go well with the creamy ice cream. This is perfect. Our last flavor is going to be Brambleberry Crisp. It is an oven toasted streusel filled with tons of brambleberry jam, all swirled throughout vanilla ice cream. So this should be exciting. And that is a delicious ice cream flavor. I love the crispiness from the toasted streusel. I really didn't think it would be that crispy because it's an ice cream, but it is, and it's really delicious. And I just love the intensity of the brambleberry jam. I really do think this would go great with some of the other fruit flavors. Now I'm going to be making a sundae with my 3 favorite flavors. That is the pistachio and honey, the almond brittle, and the gooey butter cake. Alright, I got all of our ice creams in our bowl, so I'm going to go ahead and assemble our sundae. I'm just going to get a couple of these roll cookies. These are salted caramel cookies. I'm just going to place them in a bowl like so. And I'm going to get a little bit of our caramel sauce, and I'm going to drizzle it over our ice cream on top. And I'm also going to get some of these rainbow sprinkles and sprinkle that on top of our ice cream. And I'm going to finish it off with a little bit of whipped cream on top. And alright, let's just go ahead and dig into our sundae. Here it goes. And wow, all of those flavors go so well together. I love the addition of salted caramel sauce that I sprinkled on top. That really brings out all those nutty caramely flavors in all the ice cream. And the whipped cream adds a really light fluffiness. And the sprinkles are just a nice touch as well. This is delicious. I highly recommend putting Jenny's ice creams in a sundae. It just tastes so much better. Anyways, that is all for today. I had a really fun time making this video. I really enjoyed making the pasta pomodoro. It was so delicious. And that ice cream sundae too. Oh yeah, it was so good. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and maybe you guys learned something new about our new president, Joe Biden. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like, and also make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.